Good evening, everyone. Welcome you all to Revamp's online orientation program, especially for Jawaharlal Nehru University. Now the CUT UG examination is over. The results are out. A lot of students are in dilemma to choose their courses and universities. A lot of people also do refer that NRF ranking as a criteria to select the universities. If referring to that, then all the time JNU is having its topmost position. So in Jawaharlal University, we have BA programs in foreign languages. Uh, so to discuss about the admission procedure step by step and which one to be given priority, and also to share about the university experience currently. We have the Neta Minakshi, who is doing her second year's BA honors in Japanese studies. She'll be joining us. She'll be sharing us in detail. Those who are watching in YouTube, you can comment your questions in the live chat. We'll read it and get back to you from Danyata Meenakshi. Thank you, Danyata Meenakshi, joining for us today. Welcome you to Revamp. Yeah, you can proceed further. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Today it's a pleasure for me to introduce you all about JNU and the UG admission processes. So today I'll be talking about why JNU stands out as a primary destination for the UG students and the eligibility criteria for all the applicants. The courses currently offered under CUET UG under JNU, the career prospects, what we have, and the placements after the JNU admission, after the course, and finally we'll see a brief introduction about the admission procedures and everything. Sir, can you please? So in JNU, there is a unique environment and programs offered by the university for the UG students, which is not common elsewhere in India. The university fosters a strong research culture and provides ample opportunities for academic exploration. Beyond academics, in JNU, we also have a vibrant campus life and with numerous associations and with cultural societies that actively promote student engagement and development of their mental health and physical well-being. Which in JNU we also have students from across India and the globe. The university which promotes diversity this way. Additionally, in JNU, we also have affordable free fees structures and excellent hostel facilities for the fees they get, and therefore it ensures like quality education, which is accessible to all. Next, we'll see about the course eligibility criteria. So this year, to get into JNU, you should have written CUET UG 2 papers, which is English test and general aptitude test. If you have applied for these both exams and qualified it, you will be eligible for the admission. Currently, the UG courses are 4-year courses, which is BA honors, according to the NEP 2020 policy. So JNU offers a wide range of UG courses in language, which covers the aspects of language, literature, and cultural studies. The studies are like expanded and divided among the areas from which it belongs to. We have the Center of Persian and Central Asian Studies for BA honors in Persian and BA honors in Pashto. We have the Center of Arabic and African Studies for BA honors in Arabic, the Center for Japanese Studies for BA honors in Japanese. We have the Center for Korean Studies for BA honors in Korean. The Center for Chinese and Southeast Asian Studies has the Chinese in honors. The French and Francophone Studies provide BA in French, and the Center of German Studies have BA German. There is also like the Center of Russian Studies for Russian, and we also have Spanish Studies for Spanish. Along with the 4-year honors course, if you have written CUET UG this year, you're also eligible for many COP courses, which is called a Certificate of Proficiency, which is 1-year courses in various languages such as Hebrew, Pashto, Uzbek, Mongolian, Basha Indonesian, and Urdu. These to learn these languages, you don't have to have a prior knowledge about these languages, but it will be a great advantage if you know about them. But here they'll be teaching us from the beginnings, right, from the alphabets. Not just the language, we learn about their history, geographical conditions, and the economic condition and international relations which they have with India. Next, when we talk about job opportunities after studying this course, we can say that this is actually one of the growing fields. We can expect to be placed in a translation and a interpretation role, where we can localize and specialize and adapt content. Like nowadays, we have many websites and series which needs translations and subtitle management through various languages. So it is a growing field in that. We also have freelance translations where if you have a multilingual skill, you can translate for many leading companies. Also, in the field of education, these countries need an English teacher in their schools. So, you can study this language and also become an English teacher in those countries which you are studying. Also, you can become a one-on-one language tutor, and we have a great career opportunity in international relations and diplomacy. This will also be helpful for students who are aspiring for UPSC IFS cadre. So people who choose to work towards international diplomacy, like United Nations or World Trade Organization, they also have a good scope after this course. You can also pursue the future in journalism, like language skills are required to work in other countries in journalism field. You can also do a travel content creator, global marketing sector, and you can also do a multilingual customer support. So nowadays, the travel and tourism field is also growing. So we can work with multinational travel agencies, work agencies, which have their international tourists from all around the world. And in Western countries, the digital and technology development is so high. So if you just have an additional skill, many companies will hire you for their tech support and international expanse, such as software testing, documentation, or customer support. Also, the post graduation opportunities after JNU will be you. Most of these courses have until PhD. So, like if you want to become a professor in the particular language, or you are willing to do a doctorate in the particular language, this will be specialized and best. Also, you can do a master's in international relations or linguistics or cultural studies, which is also related to this language which you are studying. You can also pursue translation and literature studies, which is also offered in JNU and many other universities. So by getting into JNU, it means that you're increasing your language proficiency, cultural understanding, and also like you can change your thinking. When you're learning a new language, it also changes your perspective about like the thinking skills and everything. So you get to work cross cultural and cross country. it improves your cultural understanding and bonding. So next about the admission procedures, you can find all the information in the JNU EE, which is the JNU entrance portal, and you have to create a login to fill up the application. After filling up the personal details, you can choose up to 3 courses as per your preference. It should be in the ranking of 1, 2, and 3. So if even if you get in the third in your third preference, you might get upgraded to your first or second preference courses in the future in the upcoming list. After the application period, the list will begin releasing one by one. Like you'll have a first list, and then you'll have a gap of 10 days, and then the second list will be released, and then there will be a gap of 10 days, and then there will be a third list. If you get in with the first list or second list, you will be having like a number of days, 2 to 3 days, to pay the fees, and you will have to come to the university for physical document verification. About the hostels and dorms, the students will be allotted on the day of the admission or before the classes of the course begins. There might not be hostel allocation immediately, but there will be a provision of dorm for all the students. So with this, I conclude whatever I wanted to say. So let's go on with the questions.
Yeah. So thank you, Danita. So the first question is that there is a change in CUT pattern this year, particularly the students appeared. Earlier it used to be 200 per subject. This time they increased it to 250. So which subjects they will choose for specifically JNU to calculate the cutoff, and what will be
They
the
are only
cutoff?
okay, so only they consider the marks of English and general tests, and it's equal weightage, so it will be around out of 500. And this year I heard that the cutoffs are falling because the marks are quite dropped this year. So only after the first list comes out, we'll know what cutoffs are perfect this year. But if you're around 70%, I'm pretty sure you will get into jail.
Uh, Thank you, Tanita. So about hostels, you are sharing then. What about the probability of students from different state getting admission to hostel, and how about the fee structure in JNU? How much it will cost?
The fee structure is actually very minimal. Like this semester, the third semester fees was around 170 rupees. That's the whole semester fees. But in hostel, it will differ from the hostel which you are living, and the mess bill will also be differing from one hostel to other, because there are boys hostels, girls hostels, and co-ed hostels. So girls hostel mess bill fees will be comparatively lesser than the other hostel fees, and around per semester you will have to pay around 1600 as registration fees towards the hostels, and the mess bill will come around 2000 to 3000 maximum per month. That's it. And about the probability of hostels, it's actually not certain. When I got in last year, I got the hostel allotted on the same day of my admission, but many of my friends had to wait for their hostel allotments, which took 2 or 3 months. But until then, they had dorms, but not hostels.
Okay, got it. Yeah. So how about the issues like access to library? One can how about the facilities like library? Because a lot of
The library,
students come with the aim to become officers, as you said, in targeting in UPSC. So how the scope of library access?
the library is very big, and it has 8 floors actually, and it's very nice, and it's equipped with 4 to 5 reading rooms, which have AC, and they also have a cyber reading room with computers. Again, like when you talk about library, the student population is huge, but the seats are limited in the library. So there is a specific timing. It's like if you go in the morning of 9, around 9, or 9 to 9:30, you will definitely get a seat. But when you go a little later, it's a little less probability of you getting a seat. But each and every school has their own library. For example, in the School of Language Science, you have a separate library where you can refer and read books from.
Okay, Danita. So, a lot of students now we train a lot of people from Tamil Nadu as well. So, students from different states are coming. So, what is the real time problem we are facing is that to convince the parents because they're much worried that the kids are sending their children for the first time far away from their hometown or a native place or native state, and they do have a fear of ragging as well. And though we say them that there is a zero
Yes.
ragging, there's no space for that, but still they are much worried what will happen to my children, who will take care. So how administration responds to this, or what sort of supportive system you have?
In JNU, it's actually anti-ragging. There is no ragging going around in JNU, as far as I know. But there are other problems, political disagreements and social cultural disagreements. So that all depends upon the individual. But there is no peer raggings and no peer pressure, according to what I have seen in my department. But I'm not sure about other department. But I'm pretty sure, like, before I came here, many people told me like JNU is the safest place you can get into for studying when you're going out of your home. So I trusted it, and it's a good experience for me till now.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So I think we have covered almost all the questions. So there is one student asked a question about. So they have scored 207 and, from other backward caste. Or they're asking for the probability of getting admission.
Actually, it also the marks doesn't matter. It is actually a percentile. Your percentile will also change with your deprivation points. Like all girls get 5 deprivation points, and if you're from a quartile area, and then you get another 2 points. So it all depends upon that.
Okay. Fine then. So, do we have this deprivation points this academic year as well? Specifically, if somebody comes from rural background, will JNU give any sort of relaxation to them? Or
Sorry, sir, I was unable to hear your
yeah,
question.
if students are from
Your
rural
voice is
areas, exactly, will JNU give any relaxation to them or preference to them in the marks or in the process of admission?
yes, sir. Like we have seats allocated for each and every thing, and everything will be same though.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Danita, for joining us today and sharing your views. And uh, I just want to say that to the students, those who are watching it, and especially from uh, government of Tamil Nadu, government school students or the model school students, or those who are now waiting to get admission based on CUT UG, that it takes a lot of time to get into admission. I know that there are a lot of university calls for application. Per se, Delhi University today is the last date, and JNU is going to be day after tomorrow. A lot of other universities yet to open their registration. So it's okay to wait for some time. I know you might have enrolled in some colleges. If you get a better campus or your dream campus, you can discontinue that and you can join into the universities like Jawaharlal Nehru University or Delhi University, Jamia for that matter. We have to wait, and if you're facing any problem, you can call us directly as well. We have shared our contact number in all our advertisements. Danyata, would you like to share any final words?
Sir, I would like to say like students to pursue whatever their dream is, and work hard for it, and also Don't lose hope if you in the first or second list. There will be 5 lists released from each universities. There will also be spot rounds, so don't lose hope, and you will get and believe in yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Danita. Thank you for joining us.